Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Lucklight Plays. We're continuing our run-through of Final Fantasy III for Nintendo. And I made it out of that mini tunnel and restored myself, which I believe is the last thing I said on the previous episode. We beat the giant rat, we got his eye back, and now Desh is giving us a hint to go and put the eye back into the statue. So go ahead and select that. Shove that eye back in. That closes off that dungeon though. Not that we ever want to go back in there. And Nepto is going to become more mature and hand us the Water Fang. That is a quest item for later. Please bring back the lights. And Nepto is back asleep. And the enemies are still out in force. And I forgot to switch my row back to front line again. I'll have to do that next chance I get here. Which is good for me, because the enemies can't seem to hit me back here. But it's also bad for me, because it's going to take forever to kill anything. Because I am missing just as much. One day we'll beat these guys. Alright, got him. Let's fix that now, shall we? So we'll go over to row. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, let's go report our progress here. Happy music signifies that I'm done here. I've got guts. Alright. I didn't have to talk to that guy, but it finalizes it. Now I have a boat. And I can go through this little area here. I know I didn't show you the dragon because I didn't want to die. So anyway. Let's use the Mitch bread and show that map. You'll see that this is the world we're dealing with right now. And our next destination is actually down to... You can't really see it because it's blinking. That square is blinking pretty fast. But we want to go a little bit to down left. Actually, you can see it right there. So really I didn't need to use the bread, but I kind of wanted to show it to you. Just stinks that it takes an item to use a map now. In the previous Final Fantasy 1, I don't know how it worked in 2. I really never played 2 into any kind of capacity, since it just... gaining any kind of strength in that game is just arduous. But in the first one, all you had to do was hold B and hit select, and you get a map. This one, you have to use an item. Nope, see you later, I guess. Alright. Something happened here. The place is all smashed up. Found God's wine. And a great bow. And I can't get behind this particular house. Everybody's old people. Somebody's moving a giant tree. So, people who call themselves the Ancients are across the desert to the west. Got a Lamia scale there. Ouch. This is the Elder's house. Please listen to the Elder. Ever since the earthquake, soldiers have been coming from the desert and taking away the village's young people and food. So, slave labor, everybody. Bad stuff. I got a three-part rod. Kenpo. The Kenpo G will actually come in handy. The staff, not so much. See, it lowers my attack power. Maybe if I found a second one in time, but I think I'll be more powerful before that becomes a thing. But I guess I'll carry it around for a little while, if I can find a second one. Found the freezing staff. Alright. Now we're gonna head north. And suddenly be attacked. Which means more slow combat. As we are now in the back row again. Sorry everybody, I wasn't planning this one. So one thing I did though is I did crank on turbo on my controller, at least for the A button, which isn't the reason why I keep speeding through menus. I apologize for that. But in combat I hold it down just to get things going, because I am very physically oriented with this particular setup. I find in this game, in a lot of games I play, I am very magic focused, but in this one I seem to be very physical focused. Just seems easier. Alright, so we're gonna head into this castle. Mainly because it's empty. And for some reason he is purple now. Alright, so there's some secret stuff around here. I don't remember exactly where it is. I'm sure we can find it if we just try. There it is. Oh, there we go. 1,000 gil, 1,000 gil, 1,000 gil. Why are you purple now? You just trying to fill in the palette? 100 gil, 3,000 gil, 100 gil, 3,000 gil, 3,000 gil, 1,500. I don't believe there's anything here. Oh wait, nope. Locked. We need magic keys to open that, or a thief. Now, in the remake, you would have a thief by now. Because the thief you actually get from the first crystal. So you could open those doors and find some good stuff in there. This version, not so much. You have to get magic keys, which aren't available to me yet. And, or get yourself a thief from the other crystal. Which, again, you don't have. There's a cross. There's also a secret here. Bomb shard. South wind. And the paralyzer. I don't know what that does. I guess it's more battle stuff. But if I do find a magic key, I could come back here if I wanted to. I did need that. But I do like how it actually does something, even if you're not dead. in the remake. Oops, I hit it twice by accident. In the remake, it just says nothing happens, so you're like, wonder what that's about. It doesn't become real clear to you that this is an actual revivification pool until you actually die. Anyway, now that we got some money, I think we can head over to the next target, which I believe is around here somewhere. We also could go back and head west through the desert to find the Town of the Ancients, which actually has the next available upgrades and spells, so I will go and do that in a minute. Just while I'm here, might as well head to the next, I guess, storyline mission pointer. Tells me where to go. I believe it's over here. Yep. And that guy down there isn't important until much later. There's another summon you can get later. Anyway, this is Gurgan Valley. In the opening, they talk about Gurgans, and these are the guys. They're blind, but they stare into crystal walls. Just go to the crystals of fire, water, and earth, and you'll gain even greater power. More jobs. Earthquake was but an omen. Yep, that's the opening. Living Forest is calling me. The tower emits a red flame and is about to fall. This guy looks the most important. Use this to enter the Tower of Owen to the north. Dash, your destiny awaits. Receive Toad. And that's the Toad spell, not just, you know, he handed me a frog. Oh, this looks important. Ice Rod, Wizard, and Flame. Alright, so your attack is going to go down, but you're going to be able to use magic pretty soon. Firepower up. Ice power up. I think I actually do more damage. And let's learn that Toad spell. Now we're still missing the level 1 spell there, and a couple of the level 2s, or level 3 rather. We're starting to fill out our magic deck. But there is more spells in white and black. There's summons as well, which you can get later. There is one class much later, pretty much right around the end, that you can use white, black, and summons all at once. So the deck is going to actually change quite a bit in later stages of the game. But as for now, one character knows white magic, one character knows black magic, and the other two kind of just hold spells. Alright, so we're gonna go west of the desert. That thing down there is a tree moving around in the desert. That'll come into play later. Our next step is actually a tower called the Tower of Owen. And apparently that's where Desh needs to go. But our target right now is the Village of the Ancients that'll give us some much needed upgrades. But at least with the tower, like, you need Toad to get in, so you need to turn yourself into a frog, but at least you don't have to stay that... Ooh, excuse me, you don't have to stay that way. It seems like a lot of dungeons in this game utilize Minnie and Toad. Like, it's not just, you know, you walking in and wrecking face, you just need to, also use that to get around, and I could see why that would be annoying to most, because it kind of is, especially the mini dungeons. But I don't think I need to do that ever again. I may be wrong. Anyway, here we are in the Ancient's Village, and we will explore this on the next episode. And then maybe we'll head to that tower, so I hope you join me for that. My name is Lucklight, thank you for watching, and have a good one.